Ladies and gentlemen, please rise Tracy Gregg.
Say, can you see light? What so bright lights last gleaming through the perilous we watched were so and the rockets red glare gave proof was still there. Gold banner yet winds of the free of the brave.
From the job, can you tell me where do you feel us?
Four corners of this ring, we honor the men and women of the five brands of the world.
You got all of me all the time.
Thank you for fighting for what we believe in.
Thank you for all you do.
Tonight, we bring you one of WWE's proudest
Giving back to you.
4 and 1st Cavalry Division, the site of WWE.
And now, WWE
Ladies and gentlemen, he does, because tonight we are here to enter Texas.
There is a special energy on.
United States Armed Forces. It's time to get holly. Time to get Johnny. Tag team champions and feel. Favorite team of all time. Yeah, I have to agree with Byron, though. Set the power of positivity. Important day of our year. It's an honor and privilege to be here today. Byron Sakia for this event, which has now become a part of the fabric of WWE.
These men and women who serve this great country, thank you for what you do.
In the holiday spirit here tonight in West, 13 sustained in command and other brigades, tenant units. Christmas with a new day. And even you, Marcus. Ho! And today is the jolliest of them all.
So, for the men and women of our armed forces to show you. That's right. That's right. Because you guys sacrifice so much for us. Talk about some of our favorite holiday traditions. Cup of cocoa. And then okay. Or gather in the same match, putting it on loop, over, and love the new day. Can the kids please open the presents now? I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. Okay. So, to all the little boys and little girls out there, you see what I did there? This holiday season.
Letter or present, but keep him away from my
This year, we started a pretty solid holiday tradition. So if you, USA, 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 USA.
A holiday message delivered the only way the new day counts. You think so?
Yeah, we'll start here at Tribute to the Troops, kicking off the holidays, including a cross-brand tag team match. Seth Rollins against WWE Champion Daniel Bryan in the Intercontinental.
This out. It is Miz TV, and the Miz will welcome his.
And a huge friend of the WWE, but more importantly, tonight.
Everybody wants to
Also joining us tonight, the baddest woman on the...
The following introducing first, the baddest woman on the
Call a Ronda Rousey match. This could be a lot of fun.
One of the first times I've gotten to see
Next. Holiday week continues on the USA Network with Tribute to the Troops. The ship this coming Monday night on a Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night Raw.
Lasting 7 other women to do so. I mean, Natalya, I think, is coming.
Get this title match next Monday.
making their way to the ring, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riott.
As John mentioned in that table match at TLC by Natalya. Squad put through tables as well.
I think it's an absolute shame. As talented as Riott.
Not changed, he still whines. Wham, wham, wham. The irresistible force, Nia Jax, Tamina, Nia, and a Sunday.
You know, obviously a rough couple days for Nia Jax, all of WWE.
This is the female version of the APA. I love Tamina and Logan and Morgan from the Riott Squad. And Ronda Rousey. We're excited that Ronda Rousey is starting this match.
That's what I love.
Impressed that Sarah Logan wanted to start things off with Rousey here tonight.
Well, certainly, this is why the Riott Squad is so effective. Each member.
Ronda Rousey teaming with Natalya tonight. They will face off. And here's Natalya into the cover. Hook of the leg and a kick out tonight, Ross. She said, yeah, we're friends. But this is going to be a competition because of the year winning the title.
You got to remember.
Oh! And Natalya with shades of her father. The Anvil actually tags Tamina into the match. You know, John, one of the things the Riott Squad says about Hart family, do you buy that argument?
Absolutely. I think she is privileged, just like us. For the fact that she's a former champion, the fact that she is who she is right now.
Wait, when you walk in the door and you have your name associated with a legend, a life team.
You certainly do, Byron, and she's matched up to all of that expectation.
Dominating as she's expected to.
Very few to the troops. Fort Hood with family members. John, of course, being born and raised in Texas. Fort Hood,
You know, Sam Houston, the Texas Rangers, talking about the
Natalya. And Ronda realizes Natalya's in trouble. Cover by the championship back at TLC and just couldn't get it done.
Look, if you see Becky Lynch, that came with that title match.
Oh, Natalya rolling up Tamina, shoulders down.
To make a statement.
And John, if you're Nia Jackson, again, a cover by Tamina, to your psyche.
It hurts your psyche, and it also hurts your opportunity. Democracy. And you have to get in line. You have that chance.
Sarah Logan of the Riott Squad, now legal. Sarah Logan, she's involved in all these Viking things that she does. Her family descendant.
Use her focus inside the ring. Look, I'm not all about the Viking lifestyle.
Vikings, why are you not the Viking mindset?
Just not my
That kind of statement is...
Now, cover on Natalya, hook of the leg, and a kick out matchup.
Well, you got to think about this, too. The more punishment Natalya takes here.
You have to be at 100% to take on Ronda Rousey.
That tag.
Come on,
she wants Natalya to get in there.
Tag.
Okay.
The judo throw to Logan, and what a takedown by Rousey.
Ronda, apparently not.
And here's Tamina now.
Oh.
Rousey.
You see some of these guys who come to such success in other fields, it doesn't...
Shoulder first to the post goes Nia Jax. And now Ronda. And Liv Morgan from behind. And now the
original Riott Squad, the Dusek Riott Squads that raised hell in the...
Logan and Morgan looking into the eyes of a fierce... Oh, I think. A tempo. That is awesome. Wow. Hey, John, have you ever seen anything like this before, huh? Let's take another look. Byron, you said
She tears the challenge for her championship.
What an incredible honor it is to be here today. You know, I talk a lot about what it is. Hard for all of the sacrifices you make, for all the courage, for the biggest gift of all, which is our freedom. Thank you.
Who now defends her title this coming Monday night on a Christmas Eve edition of Monday Night.
Plenty more matches still to come, including a big-time main event of Drew McIntyre and the almighty
Jon Stewart. And John greeted our servicemen and women around with the troops. Military bases in the United States. Fort Hood, Texas.
I was here earlier on today, giving a hello to the men and women who proudly...
So happy WWE reached out to be part of Tribute to the Troops. It's everything to us, so thank you. All right, where are you from, sir?
The Bronx.
There's such a great group of people.
I had to meet a fellow Stewart.
What the... is minuscule compared to what they give. It's too nice to the men and women of the military. It's absolutely fantastic.
I love that!
Recording artist, Morgan Wallen.
Back, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. Cause pour me another drink. Sip it till the pain wears off. strongest brothers. If I'm gonna make it through and see the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. Like darling, no more at 3 a.m. Mr. Park, I wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without it, so make them drinks whiskey glasses. If I'm gonna make it break through and see the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. Knock 'em back, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, light 'em up, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Then I'ma need some whiskey glasses, 'cause I don't try to let it all break through. See the world through whiskey glasses, yeah. Sip around the truth and see the world through whiskey glasses.
Show with another number. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they take on Smackdown's WWE Champion Daniel Bryan and Raw's
Elias.
Something. Everybody here.
I can't wait. Elias is next. And we're back on Tribute to the Troops. Balor Club has come to form.
This is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making this.
Finn Balor will team with Elias tonight. Commander of Fort Hood, and on the right, Major General Felix Gedney, the depth, their leadership, and their service.
I want to walk with Elias.
The hype man, Lio Rush.
Oh, man. Here it is. The most Bobby Lashley.
Part of the United States Army, tremendous amateur wrestler. In the
I used to say Bobby Lashley looked like $1 million. I think with inflation, it may be.
Bobby has, and I'll be okay.
The almighty psychopath. So Monday Night Raw, Drew McIntyre is going to have a triple threat match with Lee. Is going to take on Elias in a Miracle on 30. I'm assuming there will be. Hey, just Santa Claus a number of times. How did that work out for you? Between Elias, Finn Balor, Drew, and Lashley is brought to you by Denny's. Far cheap shot by Lashley, driving Elias into the corner. Cheap shot. And here comes McIntyre. John, I want you to talk about McIntyre.
You just simply find yourself. And Drew McIntyre came along. He had a lot of champion in Drew McIntyre.
You know, one of the things I do want to mention is freezing. I can't even feel my feet here at ringside.
You and me.
Balor now looking to take down Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell one.
Here's the strength of McIntyre. Finn Balor lands on his feet. Little pain. This tag match continues at Tribute to the Troops. Yes, what a suplex by McIntyre. Cover on Balor and a kick.
And Bobby Lashley.
Really, really powerful. Pretty incredible.
Remove the complacency, as he called it, in the locker room. To stamp out.
One thing we failed to mention here on Tribute to the Troops is the fact that iconic moment, Mr. McMahon, Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and there's going to be new faces, new opportunities.
Attitude. You better be looking out for yourself, because your spot will be
accepted by Lashley. How strong is me?
I found out then exactly how strong this young. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to Bermuda.
Oh, and Drew McIntyre.
At the wherewithal of McIntyre.
I've been a fan of Bobby Lashley since the day he came in.
Was on some of the early trips when Tribute to the Troops went over force. And McIntyre with a tilt-the-world back breast.
A nasty intensity behind everything.
In WWE over the years. Moment when Mr. McMahon and Shane and Stephanie and Triple H were all in the ring.
All of the different iterations of the WWE since the mid-90s. You've got a chance now to start from ground zero.
Now Elias and Lashley renewing their rivalry at Raw. Oh, and a mule kick by Elias.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley getting a pre.
That street fight. Look at Elias go. I'm impressed with him, John.
Out of Elias.
They want to walk with Elias at Fort Hood. Everybody wants to.
Elias about to fly.
Elias got beat by Lio Rush a little bit ago. Cover. by Lashley. And Finn Balor!
Goodbye, the Scottish psychopath.
McIntyre, you're about... We can try to leverage. Oh, here's that.
You can't hit a high pad like that.
Just did.
Cover! Balor.
Hey, I respect that. Here's some of that high-flying ability. Your own?
Yeah, but what a cheap shot by Finn Balor.
Hey, a little Elias and Finn Balor.
Ladies and gentlemen, tribute.
Brands here tonight. AJ Styles will team up with Seth Rollins.
And this is going to be our special guest. And that is up next.
To the troops continues from Fort Hood, Texas. Bracken Mori is easy for WWE superstars to give their thanks to our troops.
Thank you.
The real heroes have their country's flag on the sleeve.
It means a lot to us and to the whole WWE family. Happy.
Game come true.
Ms. TV of my hit film, The Marine 6, close course for the man herself, Becky.
Smackdown Women's Champion. Perhaps the most talked about slatters and chairs match this past Sunday at TLC.
Yeah, a major. She's going to get right back on that horse. She's going to keep on riding and do whatever she has to do.
You're not my only guest. It was such an honor to push every one of you for all you do. Having just one guest, we're having two. Ladies and...
So we talked about the controversy, Charlotte and Asuka. You have to climb the ladder to grab the championship. Ronda Rousey would arrive.
Yeah, I guarantee you, neither Becky or Asuka to become the new women's champion.
Ronda Rousey explaining it was ready.
Someone's probably going to get hurt, and it's most likely going to be you.
Ms. TV, please, ladies, have a seat. Let's chit-chat. Let's talk. Now, the obvious thing beneath the surface, I enjoy. You and Becky were best friends, then you despise each other, then you hug, then you fall. Relationship isn't as strong as my relationship with my of these unresolved problems. Better than Charlotte. In someone else's shadow for so long, like...
Stand in shadows, Miz.
You saying that, Marine 6 close quarters, I overshadowed you. Feel the way Charlotte has made you feel for so long.
You know, that's my... You're out here thinking that you're a Marine in front of these people. Whereas I'm just here being exactly what I am. Man.
Everybody wants to be on Ms. TV. Why wouldn't they?
We are so tired of the SmackDown women's division. Look at me. The SmackDown women's division should look like.
More class than your so-called queen, Jax.
Whoa.
And,
Right, so if the two of you can take a break from making who really deserves the spotlight.
let's go!
Ms. TV.
Against Mandy and Sonya on Tribute to the Troops.
Byron Saxton here with Michael Cole, JBL. Guys, I'm sure you would agree there's such
It's so proud to be here at Fort Hood. To take on Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. And the question on
there is a built-in mutual respect for their... What? So I think they will be able to coexist here.
Have you lost your ever-loving mind? Long.
I feel like we're kind of best friends, personally. But listen, let's go. She displayed that respect for the queen.
Yeah, Charlotte takes out Mandy and Sonya.
They're starting out a little rough. Charlotte taken to the air, just showing there's so many ways she can attack you.
And Sonya Deville. I am so impressed with Sonya Deville. Tag made and Mandy Rose now legal. And Charlotte didn't realize.
Trolling the women's division here, claiming that she's not receiving the...
She has the opportunity to take whatever she wants.
What does Becky Lynch and the meteoric rise she's on here remind you of?
You look at when Bret Hart first got on a run, he was here for a while, and all of a sudden going on that incredible run. That's what you're seeing with Becky Lynch. Similar to what I said earlier about Drew McIntyre. Sometimes you just find yourself after you've been here.
Does some of that confidence come into question now that she's lost the women's title?
Sides going up and coming down.
And meanwhile, right now, Sonya
too.
Charlotte into the corner, lands on the apron now.
I have moral character.
Down, kick out. And a kick right to the spine in Charlotte. But there's a lot of pressure, Byron, because as we learned this week, there are going to be fresh faces Raw and SmackDown.
You always got to be looking over your shoulder. You always got to be thinking about how.
You know, a lot of people are going to be replaced.
Only a couple weeks left.
That's right.
Corey Graves' favorite superstar. Look at it. Tell you, a victory here for Mandy over Charlotte. She would create her
target. Oh, a Charlotte Flair and a Becky Lynch. Because if you...
And Sonya Deville recognizes that as well. Is going to win her first championship sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a wise move.
Again, preventing Charlotte from making a tag.
Becky's got to get a hold of her.
NFL completely missed it.
Still trying to give herself an opportunity.
You've been on
two. Oh! You hit two chops. Haku and the Nature Boy.
Becky makes
the tag made.
Well, she does now. An all-natural selection. The disarmer by
Flair and Becky Lynch going to coexist. I mean, I guess they kind of did.
Group of deserving soldiers at the Denny's just outside Fort Hood, Detroit.
It's the New Day, and we are here for tribute to the troops.
And we can do is share a meal with these brave men and women. So we are here at Denny's, right out
with them. Hey, I'm gonna go with the Super Slam myself.
But you know what you guys do is basic job.
It's really cool just to be able to say thank you because they sacrificed so much.
This has been an awesome experience. Thank you to all the soldiers. You guys have been fantastic.
Oh, I like that.
Nonetheless, he's an ardent supporter of troops around the world. He's our special guest,
Jon Stewart.
Our special guest, the host of DOD Warrior Games.
And speaking of the USO, the WWE and Mr. Stewart on Fort Hood, it's a tremendous honor for us to be able to partner with the USO.
What's up, Fort Hood? Nice to see you guys. I am so excited and honored. In beautiful, sunny, freezing my testicles off back there. A weather experiment. This is my parents. You know that a fort named Bliss. But it's a pleasure to be here. It's an honor for us. Me the last time. Can you see this? Lighting. But I was always like an old man anyway, so you okay? I'd be like, black don't crack. It's like an expression to show that black people age like avocados. So nice and beautiful and green. And they got the nice tomatoes. And then you're like, I just got back. I was visiting some of your brothers. It was such an honor and it was such a privilege. C-17. The C-17 is a pallet of dry goods. Hot. And then really cold. And I had no idea that we were making you guys. We land at Bagram, and they decide we. And after flying in the sea, an apology. The C-1 just dumped it out and stuck people at landing, or the strategy, like, have you? And there's no windows. So basically, right? But the pilot doesn't.
Excuse me, passengers. We're about to experience your testicles going into your sinuses.
But the best was ceiling. Doing a combat, the landing, my beard was brown. A good time at the show. I hope you're all gonna have a great time with your families and your friends. Privilege for us to be here, and we thank you so much. Fort Hood rocks!
WWE superstars, so honored to be at Fort Hood.
It's crazy when people are excited to meet us, but we're the ones that are really...
When the darkness don't let you sleep, I can let you go. And if the bringing you home in the rain,
they're protecting us 24 hours a day.
The showing of support for our soldiers.
I'm so lucky to be able to live the life that I live. And it's all because of... And realizing they do it for us. It's far more important than anything I...
What they go through on a daily basis. It's really inspiring. Yeah. They're so open and amazing.
Perspective. Just grateful to be here.
Fort Hood's about the people. Events like this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Rollins to take on the WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan, and the... For the 16th consecutive year, we are paying tribute. Thank you for joining us on the most patriotic show of the year.
His #1 hit single, Up Down. Please welcome.
Friday after 5, been here long, but the Bobby's in the pond going up and can't, cause there's money in the bank, and tomorrow Saturday, down, up, down. We just hold it to free, but 5 minutes deep, everybody up, down. The rest, we turn this parking lot into a party, now we live it up, down. Right here at Fort Hood, Texas, even hotter when it's hot, if you can't buy her a yacht. Up, down, up, down, up, down. In the bar, CD free, but 5 minutes deep. We don't need the rest. We turn this parking up, down, we live it up, down. And this way, I turn it up, down, up, down. We're rolling around with a bar, CD free. We got what we got, we don't need the red man. We live it up, down, we live. Once again, thank y'all so much for having me.
Over the years have been made this event so great. It was so great, the bases all over the world.
One fall. Introducing first from Cincinnati, Ohio, Wing Tuna.
The WWE and the brand new Intercontinental Champion, Ambrose. It's next on Tribute to the Troops. Dean Ambrose, the new Intercontinental Champion, set for tag team action.
Daniel Bryan.
A real issue with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, this missed attitude, trying to tell the world how they should live. Yeah, I have a lot of problems. The Troops is brought to you by Denny's. Welcome. I did.
Their opponents. First, from his
The history between Styles and Bryan. LC regained the WWE Championship, but was beat fairly. How many people can take time off like Daniel Bryan did for an injury and come back? Daniel Bryan? It's remarkable.
his tag team partner.
Intercontinental Championship, Dean Ambrose Sunday at TLC. Seth Rollins, and he can't wait to get his hands on Ambrose. You see all the legends and Hall of Famers who have been champion, and Seth Rollins kept out of his game, that he'd force Seth's emotions, that Seth would make a mistake. Well, as proud of a competitor as Seth Rollins is, you know in the back of his mind, Ambrose. Maybe he just realized Ambrose is better. Ambrose called his shots at Daniel Bryan as well, and now AJ Styles. And we've got a brawl to start. A lot of deep-rooted emotions in this matchup, without question. And AJ Styles hold the... Here comes Rollins. Launching himself over the top rope to take out it. And Rollins and AJ all fired up. John, these are two men as close as brothers. Now, gets in line. You forget brotherhood, you forget friendship, you do whatever you... One of the most talked about battles in the history of Monday Night Raw. Like we were good friends. We drank beer together. We had a lot of fun together. When it came to... I don't think there's ever going to be a... I don't think there's going to be a reconciliation or... And it's Troops. We're back on this throughout the break.
Ambrose continuing the success that he had of having to say goodbye to this friendship, this partnership with Dean Ambrose.
And here's Rollins whipped into the corner and hits hard. And kick out at 2.
You know, maybe that whole time, Dean Ambrose was the...
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, for that matter, all had an equal part in making the show.
Like this new look Ambrose, not necessarily the new haircut. I think he lost a bet.
Attitude, very toxic Dean Ambrose these days.
Blocks yet again. Headbutt, Ambrose in trouble. Rollins, he's gonna actually go for the buckle bomb.
Wow, he hit it. Trying to urge on Ambrose. Styles trying to urge on Rollins. Who's gonna make the tap?
Rollins scratching to get there as well. Tag made, here comes Bryan, here comes it. Started as respect, got much further than that. Kick by AJ.
That is beautiful. Performance, I think AJ Styles, I thought for some years, bad match.
And neck breaker off the fireman's carry and a kick out.
Marine Corps base, Camp Lejeune, even more inspired to compete.
Daniel Bryan with the step up into atmosphere here at Fort Hood.
Again of Daniel Bryan.
And it made Bryan make a mistake. AJ Styles
to make the chick.
Dean Ambrose breaking things up. And the official.
Give him to me. I'll take him out of this.
Ambrose and Bryan runs into his own partner. Ambrose sent over the top rope. Incredible action.
Exactly what I expected. Look at him.
There's the cover. Styles.
And AJ Styles.
Victory.
It's going to take Styles to take over.
The phenomenal four-arm WWE champion.
Known for being two of the toughest, most resilient. Toughness and resilience around the world, fighting for our freedom and the true heroes, the true fighters, and we thank you.
Family, myself, and for this country. I'm eternally grateful for that. Thank you, and God bless.
Each and every year, the most patriotic show of the year.
Iraq, Afghanistan, to bases all over the world. These great people who's heroes that you are.
And look at this. Right on for all the sacrifices that are truly made by our men.
To the troops. Happy holidays, everybody.
Tribute to the troops.
The energy out there, you just forget about everything else that's going on.
I will still be here.
Any little bit that we can do for them is our highest honor.